Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to TACLE Thursday. I'm Sharon Sims, your host of TACLE Experts, weekly live chats with friends and associates of TACLE. Coming to you today live from TACLE headquarters here in East Perth, and I'm joined by Darp, one of our lovely local students. Before I have a chat to Darp, I will update you on the COVID-19 situation here in Australia. We are actually doing really well. Numbers are decreasing. We're flattening the curve. In Victoria, though, we have had a recent spike that is around a meat packing factory in Victoria. So the government are onto that. They're taking care of that and investigating. But the rest of Australia are doing really well. Here in WA, we've had 8 consecutive days of no new cases being reported, which is absolutely fabulous news. So our restrictions, as I keep saying, are doing the right thing for us. Our government is taking care of us in a pretty amazing way. I have read recently that testing has just started in our schools and also in our mining industry. So the guys and girls that are flying out to the mines are going to be routinely tested, so that the government is keeping an eye on things for us, which is amazing news. So now to our agenda for the day. Thank you for being here with us, Darp. I believe you came to Australia on a PR
Yes.
and began studying. Would you care to tell us firstly what course you started studying and why?
Yep, so I came here on PR almost 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I finished computer science and systems engineering, 2 degrees, honors systems engineering at Curtin.
Okay, and why did you choose Curtin?
Why did I choose Curtin? I decided to choose Curtin because, first of all, I was not sure what degree I wanted to do, so I consulted and the Curtin counselor was available, uni coordinator. So that was the first positive point of contact. Also, consulting with my friends and family, I found out about how they do their teaching and finding out that there are industry connections, and also there's a more hands-on approach. And also it is more recognized for the type of learning that I wanted to do, such as the engineering and computing side. So it all ticked my boxes.
Great. So why did you choose that course in particular though?
I was always interested in computers, but as I said, I consulted with my unit coordinator at Curtin. So having a meeting with him, I realized that only doing the computer science degree, first of all, it will be a 3-year degree, so it will not be considered a full degree in US.
Okay.
Also, if you want to go into industries such as defense and medical, you need to have the knowledge of not just the software, but the hardware as well. So he advised me to do a degree with electronic aspects of it as well. So you know how electronics work and integrate with the computing and the software. So yeah, that's why I decided to go with it.
Okay, excellent. And can you tell us a little bit about your journey? So from coming here on a PR, going through choosing your course?
Yep, so I came here from Gujarat in India, where I studied throughout my 16 years of life in Gujarati. So I was not very well versed in English. Okay. So I came here, I was doing my year 12 there, and I came here and I could have done my year 12 here, but I decided to not do that. And I asked them to give me the year 11 form, and I decided to go into year 11 because I did not have that experience required with English. Okay. And I knew I was going to struggle, and that happened, but I quickly caught up. But then after that, I realized that I did not get enough marks required to go into this degree I wanted to do. So I consulted with my unit coordinator again, and he said, yes, you do not have that marks required, but there is a way. If you do the BTech, Bachelor of Technology, and if you do the units that I tell you to do, and if you get an average of 75% for both the semesters, then I will be able to transfer all of your credits from this degree to that degree, and then you will not waste. Because that was my objective. Yeah. I did not want to waste any time, even though I didn't get enough marks, but I wanted to graduate it in those 5 years. So I was able to do that, and then I got into my degree.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's important for people out there to understand that there is that kind of support available. Yeah. So if you don't have the required English skills, there's always a way around that. Either doing it here, and as you did, dropping back a level so that you can learn. But in terms of the guidance that you received, I think that's pretty important as well.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to him that he provided me with that guidance, because otherwise that I'll be very lost in what I should have done. but it's not done. And funny thing he did was, I did not actually need to get 75%. I needed to get 65%, but he made me aim for 75.
Awesome.
And then I got into that degree. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. What are your future plans now?
My future plans, so currently I'm working in a software IT consulting company,
Okay.
B2B. So I want to stay in the computing field and get better at it, learn how to get industry experience, but also want to pivot into mining and defense industry because those are the hot industries, but also I have an interest in defense, so I want to look into that as well.
Okay. And so your future plans are all around work?
All around work for now, yes, foreseeably.
Okay. You heard me talk about COVID-19 at the
Yeah.
beginning of the segment. How has that affected you personally, if at all?
Personally, it has made my life a bit simpler because I do not have to go to work. I can work from home. And after the restrictions easing a bit, I still can meet my friends in a loud capacity that was. So it hasn't really affected me much. Mom and dad are more home now, so it's better.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. That concludes another episode of TACLE Experts, weekly live chats with friends and associates of TACLE. As always, feel free to comment on the video. You can get in touch with us through our Facebook pages, either through the TACLE page or my page personally. You can jump onto our website, which is www.tacle.com.au. TACLE is TACLE. So again, www.tacle.com.au. And that's it for me today. Thank you very much for being here with me. And until next week, stay safe and stay informed. Bye for now.